Lisa. Welcome to a backyard episode of Size 10 Chronicles, Thong Bikini edition. I am outside because it is gorgeous today, and I am so tired of filming in my house, which is like in a cave. Anyway, so we're outside and we're doing a body check. I think it is the 28th or 29th of April. I don't know. It's Friday. It's my day off. And so we're checking in. So here's what we did. Big news is I started working with a new trainer. I said last time, I think, I wanted to do it myself, but I felt like I was so, I was operating from where I was 2 years ago when I was starting this, and so I needed a little bit of a reset. And so I'm working with a trainer. His name is Marlon. He's going to appear on the show from time to time to talk about my progress toward Thong Bikini hood for August. And he's really cool. He's, if you see me walk like Frankenstein because my legs are killing me right now. We've had some good workouts and I'm really excited. He put me on a diet that I've been on about 3 days, which is like 8 meals a day, so it's a lot of eating. But yesterday was day 2 of it, low carbs, and I was starving all day and actually ate 9. So he was pleased when he heard that this morning, and he killed me in my back workout. But anyway, so here's the bod. I don't know. What do you see? See any difference between this week and last week? I feel like my legs feel a little bit tighter. Let me give you the 360. Want to work the back to get the muscles wider, so I have a smaller looking waist, but really get the fat off too to get a smaller looking waist. Interestingly, Marlon seems to feel I don't have that much body fat, so in 16 weeks, which is kind of our goal deadline, drop dead date for this, he says, yeah, I should be able to be pretty shredded by then, which is something. Speaking of body fat, I just got my handy dandy body fat analyzer, which I'll be using with my clients, and so I might as well use it on me too, although I already used it in the house and it was extremely depressing. But anyway, let's see what it tells us out here in the sun, maybe something more positive. No, tells me exactly the same fucking thing. And it says, can you read that? I don't know if you can read it. There we go. 27.4% body fat, 28.5% 28.2 BMI. Now that, according to the little chart they had in there came with the machine, is overweight, which I am not surprised. But it will not stop me, and it actually made me think and return to some materials I got a while ago when I was thinking about getting the lap band surgery before I started this whole Size 10 Chronicles thing, training, dieting, working out, cardio thing. I said I need a permanent solution. You guys remember this story where I was feeling like totally depressed and wanted to I wanted to be a better role model for my kid. I wanted to feel better, not be so sad and pathetic like I was. It was pathetic. So I said, well, I need a permanent solution because I'd lost this 50 pounds 3 times since college and it just kept coming back. So I was going to get that lap band surgery. Thank God I didn't. If it works for you, fine, but it was definitely not the way to go for me. Partly because I like to eat too much and the portions on lap band are like this big. I could not psychologically deal with that. But anyway, I went to a nutritionist and she did a whole body composition thing for me and this whole thing. And at that time, 2 years ago, about maybe 27 months ago or a little bit more longer than that, my body fat percentage was 42% body fat. And I was actually carrying 118 pounds of fat on my body at that point. And that was 15 pounds down from where my top weight was. So, like 133 pounds of body fat was what I was carrying at one point. It says the target here was 59 pounds of body fat and a body fat percentage of 35 pounds. So the fact that my body fat now is 27.4 even beats what we were shooting for when I was getting weight loss surgery, which is positive. I'll take that. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. My body fat percentage was 49.1%, so it wasn't what I said, 42%. 49.1% body fat is where I was. And I was shooting for 33%. So I'm still 5 percentage points less than that, which is great. But I want to get down to about 15%, which is extremely low for women. So we'll see what I look like at that range. But I'll read this to you. Men need to have about 3% essential body fat, while women should have at least 12%. In addition, men average 12% of storage fat, while women will have about 15%. This suggests that active men should have a total body fat level of 15 to 18%, with 5% as the lower limit and 22 to 25% as the upper limit. Active women should have a total body fat level of 27 to 33%, with the lower limit of 12% and 35 to 38% as an upper limit. Now, I think they're talking about active women, and actually on here, I set the setting as athlete instead of regular. So active is not the same as athlete, and I want to be sort of athletically lean. But according to this, I'm basically in the, what does it say? Active women should have a total body fat level of 27 to 33%, and mine is 27.8 or 5 or whatever that was. So, and that's the lower end of what they say the range is for normal, which I find quite incredible and amazing that I'm actually there. However, because I still carry this fat right here, and this cheesecake right here, and this roll right here, mini roll, relative to what it was. Some back here, and some right here, a little bit right there. I'm still working. So anyway, that's it. I'll check in a few days from now with you, and hope you're doing well with all your goals. We got the exercise studio all spackled and sanded, and I think we're going to paint maybe today. Although Hubs wants to take me dancing tonight, so we might not get to it. But hopefully over the weekend we'll have that place painted and can set it up, and I can get going on training and weight loss counseling right here in my home in Maplewood, New Jersey, and virtually. Oh, by the way, my site got hacked. So if you're like visiting Size 10 Chronicles on the web instead of just watching me on YouTube, there's no Size 10 Chronicles right now.com because some person, lovely person who I'm sure is a very nice person but really has not enough to do with themselves, hacked my site. So we're rebuilding it. It was time to rebuild it anyway, to include the personal training and the weight loss coaching stuff anyway. So there, to you, hacker. Bye, everybody. See you next time.